So the girl looks down at the other end of the table where we're sitting, and she says, oh, well, two of the guests, they can put it on their card and everybody can cash app them. Long text message from my homegirl. I think that it was real rude what you did at my homegirl's birthday dinner.
Get your own man to take care of your kids. Date with the intention of marriage.
So I guess I'm single. I am single.
I mean, but what's it like dating 5 people at the same time?
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Let's get right to it. All right, guys, now today we have a man that kind of read the situation, and this is a great thing because when you go out, especially when you're going out with a group of people, you have to read the room, right? You have to read the room, especially if there's going to be a lot of women there. Because what happens is they get caught up with running up the bill and they're spending without thinking. But I don't want to ruin it for you guys. Let's get right into this.
Hey babe, was I wrong for how I moved at this girl's birthday dinner? So I get invited via my homegirl to go to this girl's dinner. I don't know her like that. I think I met her once through my homegirl a while ago. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to go because you're inviting me. So I go, I get the girl a little gift or whatever. When I pull up, the first thing I realize is, first of all, everybody's on time. And second of all, a lot of people showed up for this girl's birthday dinner. It was over 12 people, probably over 15. I've never seen this many people at a birthday dinner at a restaurant in my life. As the night's going, you know, people are buying their drinks and things like that. But what I started noticing is people's orders. You know, I'm a very observant person. So I started noticing people's orders, and they was ordering 2 and 3 appetizers, 3 and 4 drinks, the best, biggest T-bone steaks with the gold on it, and this, and truffle fries, and this, and this. Everybody was doing their thing. So something, I don't know what it was, at a certain point of the night after, you know, people was, you know, finishing up their plates and ordering their last drinks and stuff like that, I had to go to the bathroom, but something hit me on my way to the bathroom, like, you know, just stop and pay for your meal. Just stop by the bar, pay for your meal, tip.
And he did a good thing there.
Tip out, do that. That's what I did. So by the time I go to the bathroom, pay for my bill, tip out and stuff like that, the waiter is coming around to the table wanting to know how we're going to do the bill, because the bill can only get split 2 ways. And he made that very clear. The bill can only get split 2 ways. So the girl looks down at the other end of the table where we're sitting, and she says, oh, well, 2 of the guests, they can put it on their card and everybody can cash app them and they can deal with the bill because I'm not worried about that. I'm the birthday girl. I heard it, but everybody around at the table act like they didn't. And I was completely not worried because, again, my bill is paid for, tipped and everything. I'm just kind of waiting on my homegirl. So after time has gone past, nobody's putting up the card. Nobody even touched the check, right? So finally, a dude that was there, he opened it being funny, and it was over $3,500. That's how much the bill was. It was over $3,500. When he said that, I just busted out laughing. I don't know why I find it to be so funny. I think it's because I knew it was about to be. So the person comes back around and notices that nobody's touching the bill, and it's like, hey, what are we doing about the bill? So she looks down towards our end again, which I don't know why she kept looking down towards our end. So finally she's like, all right, well, who's gonna put down on the bill? So I don't say nothing. My homegirl, she don't say nothing. And then so finally another girl in the group was like, well, my homegirl, well, can we put it on your card and, you know, everybody just pay you back? My homegirl, she say no. Like, no, I'm not really comfortable with that. Da, 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 da. So things are starting to get heated now. There's a back and forth going between the restaurant, who's going to be paying, things like that. A lot of people are getting frustrated. Things are getting heated. So what do? I say, I'm going to excuse myself. Because first of all, I'm not about to be sitting in a food restaurant public setting and embarrass myself because y'all don't have y'all together, right? I don't do that. I don't play that. My already taken care of. My bill is taken care of, tipped out, tipped beautifully. My bill came up to $100, and I'll never forget, it was $115 without tip, right? So I was like, I'm gonna excuse myself. Get up, leave, call the Uber and all. My homegirl, because this is her friend, so she's staying trying to figure things out and stuff like that, arguing things like that with people. I'm not doing that. So I excuse myself and I leave because y'all need to figure this out. As I'm getting up to leave, well, what are you doing? Well, how are you leaving? You need to help pay for this bill, things like that. The waiter, before I could even say that, the waiter's like, his bill's already taken care of. He took, he paid his bill and tipped out almost 45 minutes ago. Everybody's shocked, looking like I'm hitting the door by now. I'm gone. I'm out. I get by the time I get home, about an hour, I would say later, I get a long text message from my homegirl. I think that it was real rude what you did at my homegirl's birthday dinner. I don't know where that type of etiquette came from. I texted her back a simple IDC.
Yeah, he did the right thing. When you're in situations like that, I don't know why it's so hard for people to realize, look, add up what you bought. I get it. When drinks come into play. But still, think about if you remember what you drank, if you remember what you ate, add that up and get the money together. However you can pay. Okay, I'm cash apping this. I bought this. It's common sense, but still, it's not all that common. So you know what happens? People get confused. But let me get into this, guys. I'm going to get into this because this is the reaction behind that video.
Make a plea to the married women. I don't want your husband at all.
Oh, the crocodile tears in the world can't.
It says Sherry Shepherd asks men to help single women raise their sons.
Help me with the answer I'm about to say. The answer is not no, but hell no. Okay? Get the thick ass skulls. To all you feminists out there who are dealing with situationships, not dating for marriage, get over yourselves, alright? You understand? Can you understand what I'm saying? Because this is how y'all deal with things with these fake Get your own man to take care of your kids. Date with the intention of marriage so they can take care of their kids. Alright? Y'all have a wonderful day.
Yes, and that's the response nowadays, right? And I'm happy a woman gave it. Because say if someone like me gives that kind of response, which I would. Oh, look at him, he's cold. He's one of those manosphere guys. He's one of those passport bro guys. He just looks bad at all women. He's a male chauvinist, right? Like I get called evil, or any other man doing the kind of content I do get called evil as well. But when women do it, it's felt. It's felt and it's understood. Of course, it's understood more from a man, but still, it's understood in a way to where it's like, oh, she's a pick me. Oh, she's doing that just to get men on her favor. That's not true. Women just see what's going on nowadays and they're tired of it.
What's your age?
26 on February 22nd. So I'm 25 right now.
Are you single?
I am single.
Why do you think that is?
Because I want to be. I have a couple of boyfriends. I hope they're not watching. Maybe like 4 or 5. So I guess I'm single. I am single.
I mean, but what's it like dating 5 people at the same time?
It's just like juggling. You have to be talented.
Are you sleeping with all 5 of them?
Not all of them. Depends on the situation.
Why not all? What's the deciding factor?
Well, there's different guys for different situations. Some guys, I just want to go to... I forgot that I'm recording this.
Some guys you just want to what?
There's different purposes for different tools.
She belongs to the streets.
One's a shovel, one's a knife, one's a fork.
Yeah, honestly, the one that I'm never going to get in a relationship with him. He doesn't have the job, the finances, none of that.
So why even open yourself up to a guy like that?
Great.
You heard it from her herself. And he gets these interviews from random women and random men out in the street, right? So I'm sure he didn't doctor that up for her to say that. Why would you feel comfortable saying that? And you can tell she said, oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. But this is the reality nowadays. This is what men have to look forward to. And they're telling men to deal with that, but that's what men have to look forward to. And then they're not giving men any attention, right? She's dealing with 4 or 5 guys. Using one guy as a wallet, I'm sure. One guy's getting it. And if you're a man and you're not getting it, then you turn around and looking like, okay, I'm not going to continue to date anymore, because that's how guys feel nowadays. If she's not giving it to me, she's giving it to someone. And this is how guys feel. You see, it says, this right here says, how dudes be on y'all girls at work. And men dread it, man. It's hard. If you have a girl that's out there going to work every day, it's hard not to imagine this happening to your girl. That's why I got to tell you guys, I was so happy when I talked to my wife. Like right now, I'm currently in the Philippines, and I knew she wouldn't have to work. I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about some other man cooped up on her neck, telling her sweet nothings, worry about her doing me wrong if I didn't wash the dishes last night. But a lot of guys are going through this. And men are tired of going through that because they realize, and they know for sure, there's definitely more to life than dealing with that.
Oh, absolutely.